Hey, my name's Jonas. I am a powerlifter and this is my story. Before powerlifting, I was pretty depressed. Never really had any direction in life. Was bumming around, doing things you shouldn't be doing, silly things, going out every weekend, enjoying the life really. As a young kid would be. Just doing silly stuff, enjoying life. My health wasn't really the best at the time, mental and physical. 3 or 4 years into the sport, right? Back then, it was all like, oh, I want to be the strongest guy. Oh, I want to be stronger than that guy. He's like the strongest one in New South Wales, the strongest one in the state. But then I realized like later down the track that, oh damn, powerlifting actually like flipped my life around, and I guess it's made me a better person in terms of like, you know, my physical, my mentals. Again, it gave me a direction whereas I never had that before powerlifting, and I guess in that time frame, after that 3-4 year mark is when, you know, it really switched for me. I was like, okay, it may be this person, it made me better, and that's where I'm at now. Well, it all started with, you know, just going to the gym, wanting to better myself, focusing on overall well-being, physical, mental, and then after that, I kind of got bored of just, you know, training at the gym. I needed something more, some more drive, some more motivation. I guess powerlifting was that motivation for me. I guess the setbacks that came along the way, the multiple injuries that pulled me back, that could have potentially, you know, got me that national title, or I think it was one time, 22 nats, I remember this as clear as day. I was going up to Gold Coast. I was meant to fly there, but then my flight got cancelled. So I had to drive up there, and cortisol was through the roof, so like my weight wasn't dropping, like not even a milligram. Like I left Sydney, I think it was like 61, I got there to Gold Coast, I think I was 61.3, a bit higher. And that 22 nats, I wasn't able to compete because I was overweight. And I guess that was like probably one of the lowest points in my life in this journey. The original goals of like, you know, wanting to be number one or wanting to be better. If you're not number one, my original goal of like trying to better myself. If I would have stopped there, then I would essentially just be going back to that guy who I was before, prior to powerlifting. It's hard to explain, eh? Like, after all this time, I've been chasing to be at the top, and now that I'm at the top, I kind of feel like I've sort of lost that drive. Like, where did that drive go from being at the bottom, like now being at the top? Like, it's like I've lost all that motivation, all that drive. It's like I've stepped back a little bit. It's like a little step back. There's so much for me to live up to. I got a whole community behind my back. I got my clients, I got family and friends, and I guess having that in the back of my mind really is one of my biggest driving motivators to push or to, you know, keep going, really. There's two sides of the coin to this one, hey. It was on my mind for a while too. It was like, oh damn, I'm representing Australia, like, crap. That's a lot of pressure on my shoulders. Like I feel nervous, I feel anxious, but then the other side of the coin is like, hold on a second, you got the whole of Australia on your back, bro. They're gonna help you push. They're there for you, they're there to support you. So yeah, it's a weird one. I guess it just really depends where your mind's at. Like, do you look at the good things or the bad things? Which side of the coin do you look at? And I guess I'm leaning more towards the latter, with Australia helping me, being behind my back. I guess the closest goal right now is a potential podium at Worlds. If I could get a podium spot in an international level, that would be amazing. I guess the me 7 years ago wouldn't have ever dreamed of that. So I guess that's one of my goals right now that I'm chasing. Yeah. I guess this has happened to me quite a few times, and my answer is clear, or my direction is stern. Like, you know, you get knocked down 7, you stand up 8. Like, we all heard about that, right? So I don't think I'll ever fall back and keep going back. I just fall back and stand back up again. Yeah. A big milestone in my life, really. Like, you know, let's say I do this 5, 10, 15, maybe 20 years down the track, and I look back and I'll be like, oh wow, I really did that, you know what I mean? It's not like everyone can do that, and I guess that's something I can be really proud of, just looking back at that. Like, I was able to achieve this, I was able to do that, and that's something I'd be proud of, really, yeah. After the Worlds stage, I did get an invite to SPD Cup. It's like pretty much, I guess you could say, strongest of the strong, if that's what you want to say. Pretty much that comp, see if I can get first in that comp. I remember I made a meme about it last year. I was saying, oh, why didn't I get invited when I could have, you know, potentially placed 3rd in Worlds? And that placing in Worlds would have potentially got me first at the SPD Cup. So I guess if I'm able to, you know, win first in that one, in that SPD Cup, that'll be mad. But that's my next goal, really, to win that comp.